and dumb. Two senses less. Deaf and dumb. When he grows up, afterwards, someone comes and kills him. So will you go and tell the judge, "Oh me Lord, give the murderer less punishment because my brother had two senses less. He was dumb and he was deaf." In fact, you will tell him, "Usne to masoom ko mara hai. He has killed an innocent person. You should give him double punishment." In Islam, the Quran gives permission that you can have meat. Quran says in Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse number 1, you can have the meat of the cattle, of the animal, four-footed animal, with the exception name. Quran further says in Surah Nahl chapter 16 verse number 5 that of the meat you can eat. Quran says in Surah Mu'minun chapter 23 verse 21 that in the cattle is the instructive sign for you. We give you milk to drink from the bodies, and in them are various benefits of the meat you can eat. So very well, because Quran says you can have the good things that we have provided, there's no problem at all in having non-veg. Hope that answers the question.
There is a related question asked by another non-Muslim brother. Brother Giriraj would like to know, science tells us that whatever you eat has an effect on your behavior. Why does Islam allow Muslims to eat non-veg food? Because eating of animals makes a person violent and ferocious. Please explain.
The brother asked a question that whatever you eat has an effect on our behavior, and I do agree with that. That's a scientific explanation. Whatever you have has an effect on our behavior. So why do you all have non-veg? Because you are non-veg, you all are ferocious people, all violent, fighting and terrorism and attacking. What you all eat has an effect on our behavior, and I do agree, science says that what you eat, it has certain things, certain times it has the effect on our behavior. Therefore, the Quran says in Surah Araf chapter 7, verse 157, it says that the Prophet has allowed you things which are good and has prohibited you from having things which are bad. He's made for you permissible things which are benefit for you and has prohibited you from having things which are wrong for you. That's the reason in Islam, the Prophet said, it's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, you are not allowed to have the meat of the carnivorous animal like tiger, leopard, cat, etc. We are only allowed to have the meat of the herbivorous animal. Carnivorous animals, they are ferocious. We have meat of the herbivorous animal like cow, goat, sheep. So we have to behave, as mild and as soft like the cow, like the goat, like the sheep. So whatever you eat has an effect on our behavior. We eat cow, beef, meat of the sheep and goat, which are herbivorous animal, domestic animal, loving animal. We are not allowed to have meat of the canine animal, like, tiger, lion, leopard, neither of the rodents like rat and reptiles. Our Prophet said in Sahih Bukhari, neither birds of prey like falcons, vultures, etc. So these are Prophet prohibited. Therefore, we are kind and peace-loving people.
Thank you, Dr. Zakir Naik. The question and answer session is over. Now I would like to ask our chairman, Mr. Saduddin Sali, to give a briefing.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, As-salatu wassalamu ala Rasul Kareem. Dr. Zakir Naik, brothers and sisters, except one lady, I thank Almighty Allah for having given me this opportunity to be with you and also to hear the scholarly vocabulary of Dr. Zakir Naik. He is an asset to the community, and not only to our community but to the mankind as a whole. We want such Zakir Naiks in many more numbers to discuss, not only give a speech, to discuss the questions which are coming like firing stones from the audience, and he can explain it better, thereby thwarting the disbelief and misunderstanding in our community as well as inter-communities. So I pray Almighty Allah to grant him strength and long life, and also congratulate his Islamic Research Foundation who are in this human service. I also congratulate at this juncture the team of Abdul Salam Puttige, my brother, and Mr. Yasin Sahib, who are actually in the field of Madhyama, which is the topic today. They are starting a daily newspaper. I congratulate him, and also I thank the organizers for having given me this opportunity. Thank you one and all. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
The last item for today's topic is vote of thanks. I thank our chairman, Mr. Sali, for having come here and accepted the invitation and conducted the meeting in a very nice way. And Dr. Zakir Naik, who has come all the way from Bombay and giving an excellent and thought-provoking speech and making us learn more about Islam and the religion. I also thank Muhammad Yasin Malpe and also Abdul Salam Puttige and for conducting these meetings. Thanks for all the audience for a patient hearing. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.